Most sports are games of pride, of passion, of glory. Fans chant that they die for their team, but it's only words. For the ancient Maya, it was not. Their ball game, Pok-ta-Pok, was a contest where defeat could demand blood, where every point carried the weight of gods, and the line between play and sacrifice was razor thin. This was not just sport, it was survival. But those rituals are not lost to the ruins of time. In the shadows of the Yucatan, far from neon arenas and blinding stadium lights, a small group of Yucatec Maya keep the ancient ball game alive. Pok-ta-Pok, the game once played on the edge of life and death, still echoes today. Each strike of the ball a heartbeat from the past. Each match a living memory of a time when sport and sacrifice were one. Today we came to visit Miss Felicita Cantun, one of the last Maya women devoted to keeping alive the ancient traditions of her people. She carries deep knowledge of healing, rituals, and the wisdom of the ancestors. For her community, Miss Felicita is more than a teacher. She is a guardian of Maya culture, ensuring that the old ways continue to guide the present.
My name is Felicita Cantun. I am here as a cultural ambassador and a Maya knowledge keeper. Pok-ta-Pok is not just a sport. Pok-ta-Pok is more than a sport. Pok-ta-Pok is a sacred game. It is played with a solid rubber ball. The ball is made from the sap of the rubber tree found in our Mayan forests.
But just like modern sports teams wear jerseys to show their identity, this isn't only a recent tradition. The Maya, too, had their own unique way of expressing who they were on the Pok-ta-Pok court.
If you notice, the players play or are dressed half naked. They're half naked. From the trunk upwards, it's just paint. And this paint plays a role. Just like modern teams, modern players now, they have the uniforms. Ancient tribes had also their unique type of painting. And also, it is a form to scare the opposing teams. From the trunk below, they dress with a little lion cloth. And it is for protection. Because when the solid rubber ball comes with a force, it needs, their hips needs to be protected. Therefore, they wear the lion leather piece. Also, they wear what some people would call a belt, but it is not a belt. It is also leather, and that is very important during the game. The ball comes with such a force and the players go down. So that is used to keep the buttocks tight. If not, with the force the ball comes, it can cause severe damage to the players. Also, they wear protectors on the knees. Pok-ta-Pok is a very strenuous game. You have to go up, you have to come down, and as quickly as possible. Therefore, all these are required during the play. The headpiece also, it is used to show the level that these players have. Okay, we have different, we have this one that is different than the others. So he's supposed to be the captain, and the others are the players. Pok-ta-Pok is a sacred game. Therefore, before the game, the area where the game is to be played has to be cleansed with copal. Copal also is an incense used by our ancestors, the Mayas, to clear all the negative energies that we have around before the game. Also, the players have to be cleansed. Because in their daily lives, whenever they are going around, consciously or unconsciously, they catch energies, and some of those energies are negative energies, so they have to be cleansed. With the copal, we invite the sacred elements and our ancestors to accompany the players during the game.
Let me explain how this unique sport is played. Pok-ta-Pok is the ancient Maya ball game, where players can only use their hips, knees, and elbows to hit a solid rubber ball, never their hands or feet. The main goal is to keep the ball in play and try to pass it through a stone hoop high on the court wall. Scoring through the ring was rare, but it brought immediate victory. Most points were earned by skillfully striking the ball and forcing the other team to miss. But this was more than just a game. It carried sacred meaning. In some rituals, the losing team, or even their captain, was sacrificed, offering their lives to the gods in honor of the eternal struggle between life and death.
I am the founder of this place, Jardín Pachamama. Jardín Pachamama, sky above, earth below, and peace within. That is what you feel whenever you visit Jardín Pachamama. This place is a very special, sacred place. When most people were thinking on clearing the forests, planting sugarcane, feeding cattle. Nothing wrong with that. But I said, this piece, this area, no big tree will be cut. We need the trees. All the oxygen that we breathe comes from the trees. The food that we eat comes from Mother Earth. Therefore, I said, no, I will keep this place. Everybody was behind me. Cut the trees, let us plant cane, let us feed cattle. No. So, my vision about Jardín Pachamama is to keep this place for us to enjoy, for others to enjoy, especially for the future generation. As a guardian culture, here in Jardín Pachamama, which translates to Mother Earth, is where visitors can have a Maya experience, beginning with the foods that we eat here, the stories that we tell, stories about the Tata Duende, stories about the Llorona, stories about the Pok-ta-Pok, the dances that we perform, the jaranas, the zapateados. Most importantly, we offer our Mayan spirituality. We have a temazcal. Some people call it a Maya sweat lodge, where you go in there. It's shaped like an igloo. It represents the womb of the earth. So when you go in there, when you come out, you are reborn again. We offer Mayan spirituality. We offer Mayan baptisms, Mayan weddings, energy cleansing. We have hummingbirds. In fact, this court is named after a hummingbird because when I decided to build this court here, when I came, I found 3 tiny little nests, hummingbird nests. So I put the name to this court, Tsunuun Pok-ta-Pok Court. Tsunuun is Maya that translates to hummingbird in English and colibri in Spanish. So I invite anyone who wants to come and experience Maya to come visit Jardín Pachamama, and you won't regret it. By experience, I know people who come, 70% don't want to go back. They want to stay here. But here we are, Jardín Pachamama.